Welcome to the No Sense Lounge. I'm JC.
Your girl Nelly V.
It's Doc, Steph. What's going on? AKA Frost, whatever you want to call me.
He's a man of many identities. Don't worry about that.
I done been around the block.
He don't know which one
I don't know.
want to be on the show yet.
The funniest thing is that happened to me as a kid too, because my pop's name is Stefan, and so my family called me by my middle name, Peyton. But when I went to school, when they read the roll, it was Stefan. So I'm like, who's Stefan? And I didn't know what I wanted to be called for the longest. So it was Peyton for everybody else, and then at school and other stuff, it was Stefan.
So this is just part of your identity.
Yeah,
you
it
just
is.
don't know who
I don't
you want to
even
be
know
called.
who I am most of the time, or what I want to be called. Nah. But yeah, it's your boy Frost. So
You know when I hear Stefan, you know what I think about?
Steve Urkel.
Man, when he took them glasses off and put the suit on.
Bruh. I think that's partly why I'm in therapy now. As a kid, I used to have the red glasses too, right? I had some red glasses, and I was the kid in the hood that had the glasses on, and I was, a little smart.
Mm-hmm.
I got decent grades.
You probably wore the high waters too.
And I ain't had no high waters.
Don't do 'em like that.
I'm sorry.
You know what?
We
I
love
can't
you, bro.
even, yeah, okay, sure. Nah, for real though. That was the thing though that I had. I was a kid. I was dressed, preppy. I had khakis on and
Yep.
You remember corduroys? Yeah, y'all from the South. Y'all probably ain't wear no corduroys.
Not too hot for that.
It was hot. Yeah. Now I had to wear corduroys and all that stuff.
I hated it. My
But,
grandma, that's what she put me in, corduroys and turtlenecks.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I got called, and it was Family Matters was popping back then. So
Yeah.
that's what I got called, Steve Urkel as a kid, and then whatever, I just grew up. Turned out good for me.
Hey, it works.
I ain't do no time.
Look at you.
I got one wife,
Look
not a
at
baby mama, but a wife
Look at you.
and kids.
Look at
And I'm
you.
all right. I ain't, I'm good.
Doing big things over here.
Some of them other people that was calling me, what kind of names,
Mhm.
I don't know who they got now.
You
It
live
is
the
what it
American
is.
dream, brother. I like it.
It's all good. So be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I can say.
Yep.
Be yourself. So what's going on with y'all? How y'all doing this week?
I'm good. I want to say thank you to everybody who checked out the first episode.
Definitely.
Yes, thank
Yes,
you.
appreciate y'all.
Y'all get a round of applause because
Absolutely.
Press the button. Tell them they get a round of applause and
I
give them
don't
one.
know which button it is.
That ain't the
It
button.
didn't work. Anyway, so
We'll put it in there.
Don't worry
But
about
y'all
that.
deserve a standing ovation because the love has been fantastic.
yes.
All the feedback, the
Yes.
comments, you guys
Yes.
actually watched it.
Yep.
Yeah.
None of those fake comments where they just
Yeah.
fire or
Yeah.
that's the stuff or nothing like that.
100.
Right. Y'all were specific
text
and let us know
messages.
you watched it.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. I couldn't believe we had like 100 views in 24 hours.
In
Like,
less than.
in less than 24 hours, we had over 100 views. So it's,
Yep.
I'm excited about that. So y'all keep tuning in. We're gonna keep providing as much good content as possible. So
Yep.
we appreciate y'all.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. So what's going on with you?
Absolutely nothing. Of course, y'all know I just had a death in my family, my granny.
Mhm.
But I went to that. But other than that, everything is good. She had a good home going,
That's good.
and we're
That's
good.
good. Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah. Condolences to the family and all that
Yep.
stuff.
Thank you.
Without a doubt. Yep.
So I've been all right,
Yeah.
Got some medical stuff going on, but ain't nothing God can't handle,
God
Yeah,
got
all
you.
right.
God got you.
God got me. So it's all good. That ain't even a joke for real, But
Yep.
it's all good. I'm blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the family healthy, everybody good, so
That's good.
that's what's up. We here.
Y'all hear
So-
that in the background?
I was just about to say that. Whose bad
Yeah.
kids is that in the background?
That's gonna be a part of the topic today.
Yeah,
but-
that is the topic of the
yeah,
day.
that is the topic.
Yeah,
but
yeah. But before we get into that,
Mhm.
y'all ready for this week's news story?
Frost got
Because
some.
it's a funny one. Yeah. And it's all the way from across the pond. So I was just
Tell me what don't make no sense
yeah,
today.
don't make no sense in the news,
Mhm.
right? I got this from I was just googling, whatever, and BBC News. So here's the title: of our Prankster disrupts FA Cup coverage with sex noises. So I had to click on that as I was going through the headlines. I had to click on that. I'm like, what are they? Disrupts coverage. All right, so Let me see here. Match of the Day presenter Gary Lineker has laughed off the moment sex noises transmitted by YouTube prankster disrupted the show live's coverage. He out here giving the show live coverage of the show, and all of a sudden you just hear some porn noises in the back. All right, so noises from a porn clip were heard as Lineker presented the pre-match build-up before the Wolves versus Liverpool fixture. A frenzied studio hunt uncovered a planted mobile phone, and YouTube prankster Daniel Jarvis claimed he was behind the stunt on Tuesday's show. I'm gonna play a little clip from this because this is hilarious. Hopefully I can hear it.
At SAS, we love bold questions.
Oh nah, that's the wrong video. My
They
bad.
the right video.
Yeah, I know. I had pulled it up already. Here we go.
And joining us for this one, former Liverpool midfielder Danny Murphy, alongside former Liverpool and Wolves midfielder Paul Ince, who's already steered Reading through to the fourth round. We'll find out shortly. With an FA Cup winners only policy in the studio tonight. I don't know who's making that noise, but Alan Shearer is on the commentary gantry alongside Steve Bauer. Alan, it's toasty in this studio. It's a bit
Toasty.
noisy. Somebody's sending something on someone's phone. I think it's a joke. I don't know whether you heard it at home, but how's it on the gantry? A bit chilly?
Yeah, it's very cold. My ears are cold, so yours will be freezing up here, Gary.
What do you see in this game tonight, Alan? How do you see it going?
Well, Wolves will feel very hard done by because they felt they scored a legitimate goal and they should have been through to the next round. They'll want to try and rectify that tonight. He's put a similar team out to Liverpool. It's not great, so I think Wolves will go after them.
Are you surprised at the changes Klopp's made, Alan, as well as Danny?
Yeah, I am. On the weekend, those players that played will know that they would have wanted to get out this evening.
Yo, that's enough of this, but y'all get the point.
Can I get a point? Yeah.
I don't understand.
Can I get a point? Yeah.
I gotta give him a round of applause because that is the ultimate professionalism.
Oh,
to
yeah.
continue to go and be like, hey, it's a bit toasty in here.
Without a
But
doubt.
how's the game going? Like, I wouldn't have been, I'd have lost it.
Oh, I would have been. Oh, boy. I would have to quit. I'm like, y'all can get somebody else in here.
Get somebody else do it.
Yo, I don't know
I
how.
ain't about to finish it.
Yo, that is the ultimate. Hats off to them. That's professionalism right there. Continue to go. But he even called it a good prank. He's like, he was like, he found the phone taped to the back of the set. So somewhere in the set, the phone was taped somewhere because he thought somebody just got like a video sent to him on their phone that they forgot to turn off. But there was actually a phone somewhere on the set taped somewhere, and they just started playing them noises. Yeah.
That's crazy. So did they find out who did it?
They got this YouTube prankster, what's his name? Daniel Jarvis. He's claimed he was the one behind it. BBC had to apologize for it. But the guy, what's his name? Gary Lineker, he said that he thought it was a good joke. He wasn't even mad about it. But, you know, that's how sometimes former athletes, because I guess he played soccer too. Yeah. Former athletes probably didn't think it was too funny. But, you know, Don Lemon would have been in there mad.
Boy.
I don't know where this is coming from.
Can you imagine Skip and
Skip. Turn your phone off.
Turn your phone on, Skip.
Skip. I done told you, Skip. Just cause you hang out with, could you hang out with Lil Wayne? You think you're wild? Skip. Come on, Skip. Skip.
Yo, shout out to the guy that guy for making that prank though, cause that's the type of shit I'd be on right
That is hilarious to me. I just couldn't imagine being on the ship or being in a meeting.
Yeah.
Say you're in an important board meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just hear that going off.
Yeah.
I might just have to walk out like, excuse me, I got to use the bathroom.
I was
gonna
say, so here's the thing, like, would you just not be able to keep it together, or would you in the back of your mind be like, oh crap, did I press something on my phone?
Yeah, like did I forget to close my browser?
And worry that it was you?
Maybe the younger me. Not me today, because I'll be conscious about stuff like that. But the younger me probably wouldn't have cared. I'd just be like, oh, my bad.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
But me nowadays, like, I don't even, like, get into stuff like that. Just, like, because I'd be too paranoid.
Yeah.
Too paranoid.
Yeah.
Too paranoid, something would happen. But the other thing would be, if I was the boss, I would be pissed.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Because you know you're going to hear it from somebody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to hear it from somebody.
Like, you can't keep your people under control, all that good stuff.
So this is what we doing now?
So you just
So you're just out here just watching porn while we trying to record the news?
just gonna bust it open live on TV?
Yeah.
Whole division, whole ship on lockdown.
Oh, yeah, on the ship, right? You in khaki call and all of a sudden, like so mad as hell.
Boy.
That is hilarious, yo. So everybody turn your phones off when you're doing the stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You never
Or-
know what might happen.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on nowadays.
Nope.
You know,
But that's-
clear your browser, silence. Just don't do it. How about that?
You know, but that is hilarious though. Like I don't know how they kept it together.
I don't
The
even.
the funniest thing though is that he cuts to my man at the stadium and he's
Yeah.
giving his interview at the stadium and you can still hear it in the background.
Yeah, he just sitting there. Just,
He just like, ha ha ha, yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah.
toasty. Like toasty. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I don't know, man.
no,
That's
no way.
hilarious.
Good day for some porn up there, chap.
Yeah.
Right, right?
That's why it was toasty.
That's why it was so toasty in the
Exactly.
studio. Oh,
Exactly.
man. So that's our news story for the week. Y'all got some funny news. Y'all let me know in the comments. We're going to try to keep it coming. I'm going to try to keep it relevant. If something
Yep.
serious come up, we probably address that too just because we're not just out here just joking around. But something serious come up, we definitely going to address those things.
Yep.
So what's going on, man? What don't make no sense this week?
You know what don't make no sense? These bad ass kids.
Get somebody else do it.
These badass kids. And these mamas and daddies not doing nothing about
Yeah,
these badass
that's
kids.
my viewpoint. I'm probably going to piss some
Oh,
people off
Frank's gonna
today.
get y'all today.
But because I don't blame the kids up until a certain age.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's the age? Because sometimes
Well, that's
these,
what we got to
these
discuss.
kids they be trying.
Yeah, they test your
They-
gangster.
They will. They will.
Yeah,
They will.
they test your gangster.
Cause here's the thing. Cause I know some people that got some bad kids, but the parents are actually trying. They're not just like, oh, whatever. It's just
Right.
him being a free spirit. No, it ain't just him being a free spirit. They're actually trying. They're trying to do different things to get them in line, to get them right. You got some kids that just not gonna listen. They just not gonna listen
So
to a certain extent.
yeah. So I understand like kids being, you know, sometimes kids is gonna do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Right. They're gonna test the waters.
Yeah.
My thing is your kid a bad person? You know what I'm saying? Some kids is mean as hell. They got that from somewhere.
You right.
Cause like if your kid is just if you're a child, your child is already a bad human.
Mm-hmm.
Something went wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
do
majority
something.
of the time they mimicking what's
Right.
going on at home or something
Yeah,
that they've
right.
seen.
Yeah.
Like there should be no 5-year-olds cussing somebody out.
It shouldn't be.
That's your fault as a parent.
Yeah.
And then you know what the craziest thing nowadays though is that they put that stuff on social media. They put it on the internet, and people think it's hilarious. They think it's
They
cute.
eat it up, yo.
I can't deal with that.
That's true.
So,
That's
yeah.
very true. Because
That's, you know, kids gonna do what they do, but
yeah, like me, I'm a joker all day. I'm a prankster all day. But I can guarantee you one thing.
so that was you in the studio with the phone.
I wish it
You
was.
probably would do
But
something
I would put like midget porn on there. It sound like a bunch of squeaky balls going on.
Squeaky.
I don't know if you can say midget porn. It's little people.
It's little people.
Oh, sorry, little people porn.
Sorry, little
Cancel.
people. We're
Cancel.
correcting here.
You better
Sorry.
get canceled.
Don't cancel me.
Right.
Yeah,
Second
little people.
episode, and we ready to get
Last me. This week is you. Yeah.
It'll, you next week. Yeah. But yeah, but like I'm a prankster. I'm a joker. Like I'll joke at anybody all day. But thing is, my kids know when you talk to an adult, you better know how to talk to them. Or I'll fix them. I'll correct them right there on the spot. Be like, hey, don't say that or say this. But you got some parents, they just not gonna say nothing.
Right.
Like you just gonna sit there and let your kid be like, hey, look at you, you big black bald head. Be like, I'll smack shit out you. Man.
Listen.
Listen.
People's kids.
I'm not gonna tolerate you threatening my child like that, okay?
I'm gonna threaten them.
because
I'm gonna threaten them.
because you literally just explained my child. She decided one day she was gonna tell me a joke. Hey mom, knock knock. I'm like, nah,
Uh-oh.
I'm not doing knock knock
Uh-oh.
jokes right now.
That's dangerous.
Too late.
So she's like, Mom, do the knock knock joke. I said knock knock. So I'm like, all right, bet. It's a joke. What? How bad can it be, right? Mom, knock knock. Who's there? Ligma. Ligma who?
You fell right into that one.
She said,
right
lick my balls.
You fell right into
Yeah,
that.
you felt that one. I thought it was gonna be
No.
these nuts.
These nuts.
She hit me with that one time too, but the lick my balls. I'm like,
Ligma.
man, listen, you cannot say that. You're a kid. That is not okay. And she just kind of looks at me. She's like, all right, whatever. Shrugs it off.
Yeah, cool.
Then she tells the same joke to her dad's friends. I'm like, I just said you can't do this. So listen, I do correct my child, but she just don't listen. Okay, that don't make me a bad parent.
No,
No.
it doesn't.
That's not
There's a
what I'm talking
difference.
about. There's a difference. Does your child feel bad after they do something they know they wasn't supposed to do?
Yeah, yes, mine does, but it still baffles me because you already knew that it was gonna make you feel bad. So why did you do it in the first place?
But that part is human nature, right? Because sometimes we do stuff that, as adults too, we know, man, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm about to do it anyway.
Yep.
Hoping for a better outcome.
Hoping for that
Yeah.
better outcome, right? Like, man, last time I got this drunk, I said I wasn't gonna get this drunk again, but I'm gonna do it
You
again.
did it
here we
anyway.
are.
Anyway, right?
You
Here
did
we
it
are.
anyway.
Well, now there's baby number 3.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
but you know, kids gonna do the same thing. But it's like, do you feel bad? They don't feel bad about it afterwards. Or them kids that just be hitting at each other in school,
Some of them kids don't care.
they don't.
They don't
But They got
care.
it from somewhere.
I say, unfortunately, some of them they just letting out what they getting at home.
Yeah.
So is that why kids are bad? Like, what
You-
makes a bad kid?
Probably the parent.
Yeah. You mean by like
Like
what
if you-
actions?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like what?
what actions? Like if you was just out in the park with play. That's the thing where you can see it the most. Like you at the playground, let the
Yeah,
kids go and play. You
yeah.
sitting there watching. You sitting
Yeah.
on the bench,
Yeah.
and then you just looking at him like, oh, that kid, that kid's bad.
So here's my take on it. So kids are gonna be kids, right? Regardless. I don't care if you got an angel or if you got the little spawn of Satan.
All safe.
You just have to know your kid.
Yeah,
Let's say
you
that.
got to know your kid. Yeah, kids are gonna be kids. They're gonna do stuff behind your back, and they're gonna do stuff. My thing is, are they gonna do those things around these adults, and they're gonna be respectful around these adults, or some stuff they just gonna do when they know ain't no adults around, like they may start cussing and blah 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 blah. But ain't no adults around to hear it. Honestly, if the adults don't hear it, no harm, no foul. Should they be doing it? No.
So that means they're an okay kid if they're just not doing it around adults.
Or if they're in school, they pay attention in school. You know what I'm saying? They ain't disrupting the class. You know what I'm saying? But you got them kids that's like in the middle of the class, like doing the Tootsie Roll, or like they.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't
ain't
know.
seen nobody do
That's a story
Tootsie
from my
Roll.
childhood because I seen that.
I ain't
So
seen somebody do that in so long. I just thought about all them Luke videos from back in the day.
I'll say, hopefully anybody that's watching this knows what a Tootsie Roll is.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we just have a moment. It was a party.
We did.
Yeah,
Got a new
that's
album
funny.
coming out.
Yeah.
Remix.
Freaknik 2.0.
Yo, Freaknik 2. That's so when kids start imitating that kind of stuff. That's when they bad.
That they can't be doing that.
So, all right, I'm not saying that they can do it, but at the end of the day, it's all over Facebook, it's all over YouTube, it's literally everywhere. So they don't necessarily think that is wrong. You can say, hey, you're not supposed to do that, but at the end of the day, guess what? No adult is around, so they're not being wrong at this point.
Is the adult fault then? Because you can monitor what kids are getting into.
To an extent.
It is very much more difficult nowadays than it was when we were growing up.
Yeah, it definitely
and when
is.
our parents were growing up and their parents, right?
Yeah.
Because now you got a computer in the palm of your hand that has access to all kinds of information, right? And so that's why these kids be getting into their stuff. My son, he's 8. He keep asking me for a phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you need a phone for? Who are you talking to? You have an iPad. You have an Xbox. You have a Nintendo Switch. What are you doing? Who are you talking to?
My son can answer one too.
I'm like, dude, you don't go anywhere that I'm not with you.
I was going to say, is my girl the only one that got one? She got it. She
So-
has an iPhone.
My kids got one, but it's not like connected to like a service. They just like use it to like play games and stuff on.
So mine is, but I originally did it because I started letting her go over to friends' houses and spend the night and stuff like that. And I want her to be able to contact me if something happens. And it just turned into, I'm not going to take it every time you get back home. Keep it, whatever. But I do go through it regularly.
Yeah,
and I found out that she be cussing, y'all.
That she is cussing?
She be cussing.
Oh!
We got a bad parent.
Mama feel.
No. Listen.
I'm joking, man.
Mama don't even cuss. It's her daddy. But anyway.
Shots fired.
It's the daddy.
He already know. His response to her was, don't cuss around your mama.
Hey, that's real. I mean, they're going to get it from somewhere.
Yeah, they
You know
are.
what I'm saying? Like, you can try to shield them, protect them for so much, but they're going to, they're going to find it. They're going to see it. It's just happening earlier and earlier now, and that's the scary part.
Yeah.
Right? But, like, I heard cussing, when
yeah.
I was in 3rd, 4th grade.
Yeah.
But you got your lips smacked off.
I didn't
if you
cuss,
tried
though,
it.
'cause
What?
I already knew I was going to get it. I already knew I was going to
Man.
get it. The backhand was swift in my house.
My mama had the fly swatter.
Not to fly some.
My mama had a spoon.
Boy.
Yeah, my mama had a wooden spoon. She still got it to this day. That had my name on the front of it and my brother's name on the other side. And she got it to this day.
Yeah.
And I think we done crossed the names out and put my kids' names on there.
As you should. But my mama, she won't do that to her grandkids.
Oh yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
How they get special treatment?
They get away with
But
everything.
we used to get our ass whooped.
You couldn't get up from the table without eating. Like, you falling asleep at the table. You going to bed hungry. But they getting ice cream for dinner. Like,
I remember I did something one time. My mama caught me coming out the shower. And she beat my ass right back into the
A shower
bathroom.
whooping is the worst.
Boy, because you wet.
you deserved it. What'd you do?
Can't even get
What did you do?
I remember getting a shower whooping, and it was a whooping that had like mounted up from like weeks. It was like 3 weeks worth of stuff I did,
man.
and I don't even know what I did. And I wasn't even like a bad kid, but I don't know. There was like, oh, it's coming. You don't know when it's gonna happen.
Yep.
This is coming. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I'm taking a shower, and I get out the shower, and it's like,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
it was like slow. Everything was happening in slow motion. Right?
Whole life
It was
flash
like,
before your eyes.
and they was trying to hit the little Bruce Lee, like, nope. You couldn't do nothing with it. Towel dropped on the floor and everything.
Look, now
Yep.
you fighting back. So
Yep.
now they hit you
don't
even
fight
more.
back, you know what I'm saying? But, or you get the whoopings, the shower whoopings, and then the whoopings where you got the spaghetti legs, where you get held up with one hand, and you can't go nowhere. You try to put your hand down there, and your legs just spinning around like spaghetti. Move your hand. Those are the worst whoopings.
Oh, man.
Y'all remember those things?
I say, y'all gonna hate me. I can't relate. I've never been spanked.
That's
I've
what's
never
wrong
been
with you.
punished. I've never had anything taken away.
That's what's wrong with Nelly V, y'all. That's what's wrong with you.
I'm a good
Is
kid.
that what's wrong with these kids now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a good kid. What you mean?
They're not getting whoopings enough?
Now you go to jail for it.
But you could have went to jail. Well, yeah.
Look, you couldn't have went to jail back then
Back
because you was
then,
too
nah.
scared to call.
So, yeah, my dad used to be like, call 911. Your uncle work over there. You be like,
The famous.
yo, but back then we ain't have cell phones either, so you had to
Nope.
actually
Dial 911. You just had to dial it.
Or the rotary.
the rotary phones.
Yo.
It'll
It
take
takes
you
so
5 minutes just to dial 911.
I'm gonna get you. Wait.
Yeah, you couldn't even get to that first one. You just be like, you know. So I don't know. It's that's a thing, right? You gotta sometimes getting the whoopings though. They don't work though, because sometimes you're just gonna do whatever. My brother used to do whatever he wanted to do anyway. He didn't care. He knew he was gonna get in trouble.
This goes back to you asking what type of person your child is, because my child, I don't have to beat her. I do take her things away, but she's more or less hurt if I say, I'm disappointed in you. That she will cry for hours because I'm disappointed in her. Right. That hurts her more than taking anything away or telling her that she can't go outside or anything.
Yep.
So it all boils down to, like you said, what type of person is your kid.
Yeah.
And how you raising them, like, and what kind of values you setting for them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And my kids are like that too. It's like I can look at the oldest one and he just like start crying.
Yeah.
Apparently I was like that too back in the day. So it is what it is. But like, yeah, I just look at him and he'd be like, you know, the youngest one, he'd be like, come on, man.
Come on with it.
I'm gonna do whatever I want to do.
What you gonna do about it?
Okay, cool. He just don't care. He don't do it. He don't get in trouble often, but he just be doing stuff. It's just like the oldest one, right? Because he know the youngest one would be doing something mischievous, like I don't know, going in there, sneaking it, getting cookies and stuff when you're not supposed to, or whatever. Like, hey man, you ain't eat your dinner, so you ain't get no ice cream. But then he'll go in there and get it anyway. But the oldest one just started doing stuff because he knew that his younger brother usually get the blame. So he'll be I caught him one time in the bathroom, like filling up the wipes. Like he took all the wipes was done, and the little plastic, the butt wipes was done. He filled it up with water, and then like water was just like all over the place. And I was like, "Hey, who did this?"
Who know? Can't tell you.
I don't know who did it. And then like later on, like his brother's like, "No, it wasn't me. It wasn't. I didn't do it. So I went back and asked him. I was like, "Hey, did you do that?" I was like, why would you lie to me, dog? I wasn't even gonna be mad at first, but now I'm mad because you lied to me.
Yep. Now it's a problem.
Now I'm gonna have to put my hands on.
Oh, so I don't know lives in y'all house too?
Oh yeah. I don't know what's going on my taxes. When I file for taxes, I don't know it's my third dependent.
Man, my kid, my son's whole entire class got in trouble last week because they were just acting out, and we were like, Zay, were you a part of this group that was acting out?
How do you not know?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
That sounds like he was the ringleader at this point.
The one in the front, anarchy. Yeah, like you don't know, really, you don't know. And when they just look at you like this.
Oh, that's how you know they're guilty.
Well, you did that. You did that shit.
You know,
bring that PlayStation.
Because I did it.
Yes.
I don't know who did that.
But I couldn't do that.
Well, I did it.
I was the only child. I had nobody to blame nothing on. So when something happened, my mama already knew. And don't let me do something real bad. I called myself trying to be a gangster one time. Like, oh man, I want to be a thug. And I cut lines in my eyebrows. My mama gave...
Yo, you just didn't care, huh? You was gonna come on. You was gonna act like she didn't notice.
I wanted to be a thug at that day, at that moment.
How did you feel being a thug?
Oh man, you couldn't tell me nothing for like 30 minutes.
What happened to that thug?
So
I already know.
she looked at me. She was like, "What you do to your eyebrow?" She was like, "Get in the car." I already knew what that meant. She's taking me to my uncle's house. And she's not even the one gonna whoop me. My uncle's the one gonna whoop me. And I knew she was mad because she took me and she just dropped me off and left. I was like, so I'm standing in the yard. I'm like, oh no.
What do I do?
Oh no.
I'm about to get jumped.
But he ain't even home off work yet. And so I walk in the house and my aunt and my cousins already know I'm there because I'm in trouble. They'll let me sit there. Oh, you finna get got. So I'm just sitting at the door waiting for his car to come down the road. It's like, you know your execution date's coming. Dead man walking. I'm just waiting. He walk in the house. He's like, come on. Got my ass whooped.
Them after work whoopings.
Because they already mad.
Because they worked all day, the feet hurt. Like, see, I didn't understand that as a kid. You know, you don't understand those things. But when you get older, you be like, man, I've been working all day, dealing with stupid people, doing this, doing that. And now I want to come home and just rest.
Yeah.
Or just chill. Or do whatever I got to do for myself. But here you come doing something stupid. And then blaming that I don't know. And I don't know did it, huh? And I don't know, don't pay no bills.
Well, I don't know who's giving you this ass whooping.
Acting a whole fool.
But I know one thing. Somebody going to tell me the truth right here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Here you go. Now,
I don't know. Yeah.
Let's welcome I Don't Know to the podcast.
Yeah, I don't know who's coming to the podcast.
Yep.
How many I don't knows live with y'all?
I know y'all got some.
Let me know that. So y'all with kids out there, does I don't know live in your house too?
You know he do. Or she. He or she does.
So is I don't know like Santa Claus and it's the same person that visits everybody's house or
no, but he just stay there.
Or is there just that many I don't knows
They
that
just stay there.
I think you automatically get a I don't know when you have a child.
Here's your baby, and here's your I don't know.
it just
I
comes
don't
with
know.
it.
It's like a twin.
A buy one get
Yeah,
one.
you buy one get one. I don't knows. They free at the hospital.
Yeah, it's the cheaper version because you ain't got to get no car seat, no Pampers in
Right.
there. But he still lives
He's
with you.
still there.
But I don't think it's just as cheap because they cause so many issues.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
not-
Cause
it-
a lot of problems.
Yep.
It ain't as cheap.
Yep.
I don't know. Put holes in walls.
I don't know. Didn't do your homework.
I don't know. Broke a couple of glasses, windows.
Yeah. I
Yep.
don't know. Will flood the bathroom.
My daughter did that. She did the.
Are you sure it was your daughter or was it? I don't know because it
Actually,
happened at my house too.
There's a difference.
Well, it wasn't an I don't know. I asked her. I was like, "Hey, did you put too much tissue in the toilet and keep trying to flush it, and it just wasn't going nowhere?" She didn't give me an I don't know. I just got one of these.
So that's I don't know in sign language.
That's I don't know saying. Shh, don't you say shit.
Yeah.
I don't know is
I
her
don't know,
lawyer.
be like,
Don't tell on me.
I don't know is the lawyer.
I don't know. Be like, you better not
Don't you
snitch.
say nothing.
Say a word.
So they just didn't know.
I don't know. Be like, hey yo, if you be quiet, I'm gonna get you out of this one.
Yep.
Just don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing. Just, if you don't say nothing, you can't get in trouble.
You can't get in trouble.
Don't
If you
incriminate
if you
yourself.
don't admit to it, then there's no proof that it was you.
Yeah.
But you know
who
was
did
the
it.
only one that came out of that bathroom.
Uh-huh.
So was it like that before you went in the bathroom or when you left?
Because it was before you went there.
Before
We
you
talk about
went in
something else
there.
too.
If it was like that before you went in there, that's something different. But if you can't tell me it was like that before you, well, I don't know if it was like that before I went in there. Bruh.
I
Like,
don't
really
know.
though.
Be everywhere, man.
I don't know is all. I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Did it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's it right there.
Yep.
I don't know. Be doing all kind. I don't know. Also, doesn't close the shower curtain all the way and then lets the water out. So like, there's no point in having a shower curtain.
It's just for
Because-
decoration.
Do we have the same kids?
I don't know.
You walk in my kid's bathroom, you be like, yeah, I'm gonna use this bathroom because the other one's in use right now. You be like, oh,
Bro, you know how mad I get when my sock get wet? Like, don't let me like fall asleep on the couch and I get up and I'm like, you know what, I ain't gonna get in the bed, I'm just gonna go back on the couch. And I go in there to use their bathroom and it's like 1:30 in the morning and all you hear was
I be like,
and then my
man.
sock is wet and then I'm mad because then in between my toes is wet and that just uncomfortable.
It is cold.
Yeah, man.
That
And it's
water
like,
done got
and I'm
cold.
Like, I don't know if this is piss or water,
I hope to God it's water.
but either way, I'm mad.
Yeah.
And I should wake they behinds up and have them clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna be that mean on a school night,
Yeah. School saved you.
you know. But my daddy would have woke me up.
Oh, yeah. My mom would have woke me
With a
up too.
belt. They would have just woke you up.
I don't know. In my house, growing up, used to not wash the dishes properly and then put them away.
Mm-hmm.
And then my daddy would get up at 3 in the morning and take all the dishes out of the cabinet and make I don't know wash them over again. I don't know who did that, but I know that I had to wash them dishes.
Yep.
It probably was me.
Yep. Probably
But I
was.
probably told him I don't know. Waking up out of dead sleep. I don't know who didn't wash the dishes.
Hey,
Knowing it wasn't you.
I think parents was more savage back in the day.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Wait, I remember my mom put me on punishment on my birthday one time.
Ooh.
You know what?
Do?
I don't remember.
It probably wasn't even that big.
I don't remember what I did.
See, this is what, because you just don't know.
I don't know.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I just put my daughter on punishment for Christmas.
See? See?
Her whole winter break, she was on punishment.
See?
Did she open up gifts and then you took them?
Like, that's nice. Put it down.
Yo, that's so cold. Hey, am I the only one that's ever thought of some maniacal, evil stuff to do?
No.
Like when you, I'm gonna let him open his gift up. Just unwrap it. I'm not even gonna let him take it out the box. I'm gonna let him unwrap it. Then he's gonna have to give it to me. Like, okay, you can get this in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Boom. I be thinking about stuff like that.
Yep. I be thinking about stuff like that too.
Well, I didn't think about it. We did it.
I like it.
Not
I
even,
like
not even
that.
lie. She opened all her gifts. Okay, cool. Did you like those? Great. Put them back under the tree neatly.
Ooh, and then you gotta
I
walk
like
past
that.
them and look
I
at
like that. Ooh, just steaming in the
that
inside.
would make me have the Denzel tear from Glory. Just be like, every time I wake up and I come out of my room, be like,
Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
since we talking about kids, and not necessarily just bad kids, but just kids in general, do your kids cuss you out and they think you can't hear them?
I wish.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
Yo,
That ain't never happened to me.
I seen my son.
At least I ain't heard it.
I saw my son in his room. I sent him to his room to do something, and he was in his room like,
Oh,
What?
He was going in. He sounded like Yosemite Sam. Man. He was mad, and he had the little Arthur fist too. He was like,
Like, what's his name off Boys in the Hood?
yeah, yo, he was doing the tray like, tell me, send me, I just, and I was just like, dude, you better calm down. I didn't let him go, cause I can understand. I used to get mad at my pops too.
Oh, yeah.
But
Without a doubt.
I'm like, dude, unless you're ready to fight for real, you'll never be able to beat me. I'm never gonna admit it. My son's probably gonna be much bigger than me,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't care. He's never gonna be able to beat me.
You still have to fight him.
Yeah.
Just to let him know, like, you bigger than me,
And
but you ain't bigger than
and
me.
he know that I don't care because I'll punch him in the throat. I don't care how big he gets.
he don't mean that, y'all. Don't call the people
No, I'm
on
not
him.
gonna call.
He-
I'm not gonna punch my son in the throat right now. I mean, when he's like 6'4",
As an adult.
when he's 6'4", 240, because he probably gonna be that big,
Mm-hmm.
and he challenged me.
Mm-hmm.
He
You gotta put him down.
Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. You said how tall?
He probably gonna be about 6'4", 2.
Oh, how
240.
you figure he gonna get that tall?
Because
Because
he's-
you, sir.
Because he is 8 years old, and he is almost 5 foot, and he's $140.
So he's probably going to get there.
Do you have tall people in your family?
We do have some tall people in our family.
Okay, I mean, because
Yeah.
I'm just going
And-
off of your height, and
Oh, so now I'm
Wow.
short.
son ain't gonna make it.
You know what?
Wow.
Now I'm short.
You short
It's all
now.
good.
You short
Shots
now.
fired. Okay.
Hey, I don't know.
I have you know that I am above average height for people in this country.
How-
I am 5'10".
Yeah, ain't the average height supposed to be like 5'6"?
5'7".
something
No,
for a man?
no, a man is 5'8" because I'm
It's not,
5'8".
it's not that. It's
Yes,
not
it
5'8".
is. Yes, it is.
It's shorter than 5'8".
No, it's 5'8".
Somebody Google it. I ain't got my phone.
Hold on, let me see.
Google it because the average man is about 5'8".
I gotta be careful because I already broke one chip. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Well, we know you're not average height. So.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that either. Hold on. Make sure
Say I am tall for a woman.
average height for men.
Oh, there you go.
5'6". 5'2" for female.
Ain't no way.
That's what it is.
That says human. we talking
We are
about in
human.
America.
We are humans.
Human, you still a human?
We are humans.
We talking about in America, daggone it. That's
Okay.
like
All
China
right, we gonna narrow it down.
Asia.
Oh, now you saying they wow.
Asians are short. I love y'all.
Yao Ming
but
wasn't short.
Cancel Nelly V.
I don't get canceled the same episode.
Yes, I'm not by myself. Damn, it is about 5'9". But
Thank
you what?
I'm 5'10".
I
Oh,
don't,
you
I don't
good.
believe it. We like the same height.
You ain't 5'10".
I'm 5'8". Exactly. I'm 5'8". I'm saying he not 5'10".
According to the Navy, I'm 5'10".
Oh, they be lying.
And I don't care.
They be lying.
I get weighed in. I'm 5'10".
There you go. I like that.
So that's what we're going with.
Yep.
Anyway, we
He's
ain't
not
talking about
5'10",
height.
but continue.
See, y'all, you can say what you want. It don't matter. Anyway, my child is a big child, but when he gets as tall and as big as I think he's gonna be,
Mm-hmm.
I will have to. He will catch these hands because I know it's gonna come to a point where he's gonna challenge me.
Yeah.
Every son does it.
Everybody does.
I challenged my pops, and I quickly learned that wasn't the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is what it is. But I don't know. We've kind of gotten away from disciplining our children the same way we used to back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And I think some of it is for good, and some of it is overcorrection.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people got whooped so bad like it was abuse. So then they be like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give my kids everything. I ain't gonna make them work for nothing. I'm just gonna spoil them,
Mm-hmm.
and then they become spoiled adults, and
Mm-hmm.
unproductive people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That does happen a lot.
So
Yeah.
you got to have a balance. in
I'll say I honestly can't tell you whether my kid is bad, good, indifferent because at home I feel like she is a terrible child. Like she tries me all the time. When she speaks, I'm like, bruh, did you just say that to me? Can you correct your tone? But she, just her personality, like she's not saying it to be smart. She just has a sassy tone no matter what she says. So in the house, I know that she doesn't mean anything by it. But if somebody's walking by, they're like, did she just get away with saying that to her mom?
Great heavens.
Right, exactly.
Oh, you
but
don't let your grandma whisper in your ear. I know you ain't gonna let the child talk to you.
right, now you're feeling some type of way.
You saw the color purple? Beat her.
But when we go out in public, everybody's like, oh, she's so well behaved. Like, you have a beautiful child. Like, they give me all kind of compliments. I'm like, bro, I'm doing this. Thank you. And then we get home and I'm like, that lady just said you were nice. What are you doing?
Why are you acting this way?
Where did this come from?
Yo, that's how it be though. My boys do the same thing. They'll be great in public. They get to the house, lose their mind, just be running around doing stuff. But I guess they feel comfortable enough at home to do it.
Yeah.
So it's cool, but they know that if they act up in public, it's a wrap.
Oh, boy.
Like, I don't know how many times I'll threaten them.
Or in
like,
school.
Like, I'll pull them to the side. I'm like, if you do that again, I'm going to knock you. Oh, I'm good. So sometimes you just got to give them that.
I guess that's it then. Like, if your child has good home training in public, then maybe they're a good kid. If somebody look at your child and be like, where is their home training?
Yeah.
Like, maybe they...
But I kind of
They
have
on
an
a bad
issue, though,
spectrum.
calling a kid bad. Because that's just me. Like, I don't want to call them, like, say they're bad kids, right? Because we don't know what kind of environment it was or whatever.
Yeah.
We don't know, So, like, I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
My question is, I'm getting to this, too.
Yeah.
My question is, like, at what age is it no longer your fault as a parent?
Ooh.
Because, like, we train them, right? You give them all these resources, and you teach them, and then they got to make decisions on their own, right? And at what point do you be like, okay, that was on you and not me? I done did everything I could do.
I would say probably legal age 18. Only because anything before 18, I can still go to jail for.
Well, I don't know. In the black community, these kids going to jail for whatever at 14, 15.
Yeah, that's true, too.
So, maybe for the other side of people, but
Look, that's another episode.
but yeah.
But
that's a good point, though.
As long as you living under my roof and got to listen to my rules, then I feel like it could partially still be my fault because I can still correct you.
Yeah.
If you don't live in my house, then I can't correct you.
Yeah. That's a good point because, yeah, I agree with that.
Can you though? Can you correct them though, even when they're living in your house? Sometimes they be wild. These teenagers, man.
You can correct
you can
them,
leave.
but exactly. But you just because you correct someone doesn't mean that they're going to take your advice and correct their issues. But you've done your part to say this is wrong.
Well,
don't do this.
I'm looking at it there. When I hear corrected, I mean like, okay,
you fixed the issue.
You fixed it and they're good. You can address some things, but that don't mean they're gonna do it. So I don't know. It's hard. Y'all tell us out there like what it is.
I think until all the times you're in school, all the way up through you graduate high school. Once you graduate high school,
you on your own.
Yeah,
that's the cutoff.
You on your own.
Now
you can still stay with me if you like going to college though. Okay, that's fine. That's okay.
That's okay.
I could deal with that. But yeah, that's it. That's it. You got to go.
You gotta go.
Yeah. And I'm probably gonna get another house with like less bedrooms so you don't come back.
I'm with that.
See?
Like I want so like I'm not about like you get to 18 and then I'm giving you the boot because I think that we set our kids up sometimes for failure when we do that, right?
Yeah.
Unless we prepare them all the way and they got money and they know how they're financially responsible, but other cultures don't really do that. They let the kids stay in there and then they kind of like, okay, I got this property, you can live in this house, or why you doing this?
That makes sense.
But most of us in our community, we just kick them out. 18, boom, you got to go.
But the thing is, I've seen some grown, rusty people able bodies with jobs,
grown boys.
Yes,
Yeah, they're not men, but they boys.
yes.
I feel you.
Still staying at home with their mama.
But
for what?
But their mamas let them do that.
So it's the mom. Yeah, it's the mama's fault.
To me,
So
that's
it's the mama's fault.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna let y'all know, my kid can stay as long as they are being a productive citizen. They can stay at my house. So you either have to be going to school, you have to have a job and be looking for something like.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, not everybody's gonna start out working at a corporate job or something like that. Like, if she decides she wants to be a business owner, she can stay in my basement, extra room, whatever, till she get herself together. But she has to be working towards that.
What does that get yourself together?
But see,
where does that come into play?
And also, that's different because you said working towards something.
Yes, that's what I'm. As long as she's working towards something, she can't just be chilling in my basement, just like, oh, my mom's letting me stay here, so that's what I'm doing.
I can't imagine my 35-year-old son
just chilling at the house.
Chilling at my house.
But you just spoke about like other cultures helping their kids.
But my sons can't be 35 still living with me. By that time, they got to be like out.
But that's part of them growing into who they are. They're starting their own business.
Not at 35.
No, yeah, absolutely. They're starting their own business. And it's just not taking off like they want.
You got to show me some paperwork.
You got to go and do something else.
It's like,
I'm sorry, you can't stay in my. When I'm that age, let me see, I'm gonna be 60 something.
Yeah, me too.
At that time, don't want nobody else in my house. It's gonna be me and the wife, and that's it. Like, I want to be able to walk around.
Yeah.
Like Pop said.
Doing the ball Johnson dance.
Doing the ball Johnson dance. Like, and I don't want to be like.
Viagra lined up on the counter.
I want to be able to be like, hey, we going on a cruise. Me and your mama going on a cruise for the next 6 months. Mm-hmm. We leaving. Mm-hmm. Y'all drive by the house, pick up my mail.
Yeah. Don't go in.
Don't go in the house, but just pick up my mail.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Holidays, you're more than welcome, though. You can stay.
Holidays, you can come and stay 5 days.
They gotta live it.
I'm sorry, but I'm selfish. And I know I'm not the only one out there that's like that, but I want some time to be like, all right, cool. Y'all was here, but y'all got to go now.
Yeah, I mean, they're like birds. They have to leave the nest and fly,
Of course,
right?
you want your own, but like
I want my kids that want their own.
Absolutely, but I'm just not kicking my kid out if she's not in a position to go somewhere. I'm not setting her up to struggle at the end of the day.
But it would be my job to get them prepared before they're 35. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If they weren't prepared by the time they're 35, then I failed miserably.
What makes you? I'm not gonna tell you how old I am, but at the end of the day, like, I wish I could go live with my mama right now. I want to go stay in her house rent-free and get my life together.
I mean, rent-free.
You know what? Like,
that would be nice.
Rent-free is nice.
Rent-free is real nice.
I'm trying to get my life together.
That shit's real nice.
I just can't. I feel like I'll be a burden.
So, here's my thing. So, it's like I said earlier. Like, if you're going to college or something like that, that's fine.
Bettering yourself.
Yeah. Or let's say something catastrophic happens. Let's say you lose your job and you lose a whole bunch of money or something. You lose your house or something. Yes, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not going to put you on the street.
That was my next question. Well, can they come home if something don't work out?
Yes. I'm not going to just leave you on the street. Yes. But if you just like, nah, player. I mean, I'm going to look next week.
I'm good.
Nah, you got to leave. You got to leave today then.
The word of the day is job.
Job. J-O-B. Job.
Right? Like.
Nigga, Craig stayed with them for too long.
Right. Like, Craig, like, he was about 45 in that movie.
Craig was
he was stealing boxes.
It wasn't him. It was Ezel.
I know it was Ezel.
It was Ezel stealing them boxes.
Because at the beginning when you see him running around with the boxes. Yeah. But
how you get fired on your day off?
Craig couldn't stay in my house because he was not doing anything about himself. He was just, he was chilling.
Really wasn't. He really wasn't.
So he got to go.
See, somebody like him, you got to go. But if you're trying to do something, you can stay. That's fine. That's fine.
You hear that, Zay? You can stay. Don't even worry about it. I got your back, bro.
Boys, I'm telling you now.
But don't think you're going to have a girlfriend because she don't want you.
Mm-mm. Oh, you stay with your mama?
Yeah, see.
Stay with your mama.
And my boys, they bougie like that. So they want stuff. They gonna want a car. Like,
Yeah.
This is the thing that, because they used to trip me out. You go past the hood, or you go by the projects, you see like, I used to see brand new Acuras out there. They had rims on them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, it's a Section 8 house. We live in a house that my parents busting their tail for.
Mm-hmm.
They got no Acura.
Well,
They
why?
driving the Dodge Caravan.
They got it because their rent is only $8. What do you mean?
But
how
that
would you?
means your priorities is jacked up.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids to be living in my house and have a nicer car than me.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
That don't happen.
Yeah.
So you got to go.
Cause
I already know they're gonna want nice stuff. So they got to go. They got to get it on their own. We got to work hard.
mm-hmm.
We got to work smart.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't about just working 75 hours, a week for nothing, right?
Yeah.
I want them to have some ownership, but that's why we teaching them now.
Yeah.
So that they'll have those, that drive and those things.
Yeah.
But you ain't guys about to be working at, Burger King, staying in my crib when you're 35.
No,
Dang,
not happening.
talking about something. Yeah, Dad, I'm a rapper.
But like what?
Yeah, you could be a rapper,
But you gonna work and
gonna
rap.
Work and rap at the same time.
Yeah, you gonna do both. You gonna work. You gonna rap on your lunch break.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Doing 5 beats a day,
Yep.
like
Yep.
in the summer. Cree Summers.
Yep.
Shout out
Exactly.
to Kanye. Old Kanye.
Exactly.
I'm
Miss
gonna
old
just
Kanye.
say right now, I'm afraid for my daughter. Like I put her on the right path. I give her, these wonderful, what do you want to call it? Insight, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just afraid she's gonna make the wrong decision, y'all. Like if I
Oh.
set her up nicely,
But I
like
think every
the
parent
money,
has that.
Yeah.
the money, everything, like she's gonna be set when she turns 18. Like she's gonna be set to just walk out here and just be
Yeah. Be able to
not
do
necessarily
Yeah.
better than other 18-year-olds, but she's gonna be on a higher level. And I'm so afraid that she's just gonna mess it up
Every
because
parent,
I
every
think
parent
I'm
has
like
that.
too, right? And
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
I think it's important. I think that's life, though. Like,
Yeah.
I think because kids are gonna they're gonna go from being kids to
Mhm.
adolescents to adults, and that transition, part of that transition is falling on your face.
I'm making
Yeah,
the
you
mistakes.
have to, yeah.
Making
Exactly.
mistakes,
Yeah.
and you can't coddle them and hold them, and like you gotta let them fall sometime.
Yeah.
Like I ain't get myself together until I felt flat on my face.
I mean, I'm
My
all
pops
about
was-
life
My
lessons.
pops was just like, I told
Yep.
you. You should've
Exactly.
been listening.
Yep. It's you this week.
I guess I pissed the mic off this week.
Probably did.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think we gotta be able to set our kids up, but then you gotta let them go because
Mhm.
if you catch them every time they fall, they're not gonna learn.
Yeah.
They just not. They're gonna keep doing it over and over again.
Yeah.
And just we do them a disservice when we set them up like that.
You gotta realize your kids are gonna make dumb decisions.
Yeah.
Cause
I
think
know,
about all the
unfortunately.
stupid
Dumb
shit we
decisions
did.
Yes. And I did some dumb.
Whoa, me too.
Unfortunately.
Me too. Yeah.
You know,
Some
I
dumb
can
decisions.
look back at it and be like, ooh, that was not smart.
Smart. Mm-hmm.
It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah. It's funny now though, looking back, like, dang, I
Yeah.
can't believe you did that, son.
Yeah. And you didn't go to jail.
Right. But you didn't die.
Or that. Mm-hmm.
So, that's why you just give them the foundation. They go out, they do what they do. Hopefully they'll remember the things that you laid out for them, and at the end of the day, you just be there when they're ready. Be like, all right, I messed up. Like, all right, cool. Now that you admit you messed up, I'll help you.
Mm-hmm.
To some extent.
Agreed.
You can't stay here more than a month.
Yeah.
But you got. Nah, I'm joking. I say I talk like that, but I'm probably be soft with them. Like, yeah, man, come on back. Until they get on my nerves and flood the bathroom. And then I'm like, you gotta go.
Right? And I got a daughter too. That's just
Yeah,
having
see,
daughters is
man, yeah,
different.
It's
It'd be
different.
different.
It's
yeah, I don't know
different.
if I could be like that to my daughter. Like, I feel like I would be. I'm gonna be biased, and I'd let my daughter stay as long as she want.
Yeah.
But my boys got to go out.
Yeah, y'all gotta go.
And do whatever they got to do in the world. And I know it's wrong, but that's just. And my mind's like, how you gonna get married and have a spouse? Whether you marry whoever you want to marry, I don't care, whatever. But you got to support your spouse. So
Yeah.
you just gonna be out here staying at my house? Not happening. Not happening. Nope.
You gotta do something.
Because me and your mom about to be gone. I got all kinds of retirement plans.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. That's a fact.
So at the end of the day, you guys, I love kids.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
As long as it's my own. I don't like anybody else's kids. Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it.
Somebody else to do it.
I'm kind of with you on that. I'm kind of with you. I could tolerate other people's kids, but for so long.
Get somebody else to do it.
Unless I could beat your kids too.
You gotta sign this waiver saying I can beat your kids.
like my mama, like my cousins and them used to hate coming to my house because my mama would beat everybody. She didn't care. Shout out to all my cousins. y'all know what it is.
He like, we got the same whooping.
Y'all know what it is. But unless so if your kids come to my house, if I say, hey man, you watch the kids for me for a little bit, you'd be like, yeah, no problem. That means you got permission to whoop their tail if they do something wrong.
Yeah.
Because I know they had to do something wrong. If I trust you enough to like leave them with you, I know they did something.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna leave my kids with nobody either. And if they act up, if you feel like they did something crazy stuff, and they need
some correction,
correct them.
Right.
Correct my kids if
Correction.
they not doing right.
Right.
Correct them.
Because they won't do it again. Ain't gonna be no second time.
Exactly.
Not in front of an adult anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But hey, badass kids, or maybe not so badass kids, just maybe need some guidance and correction.
Terrible parents.
Terrible parents. Some parents are just horrible, but you also have good parents trying their best, trying their hardest.
Yeah, shout out to all the parents doing their thing.
Shout out to y'all,
especially the single ones too.
Yeah,
because I know how hard it is with two people in the house.
Yeah, y'all single parents, y'all killing it.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what don't make no sense?
What's that?
What?
This episode is over. Y'all have a great day.
Peace.